The forward pass in football started in the early 90s and has evolved ever since then. Today, few plays in the game are as exciting as seeing the ball fly through the air and land in the hands of a fast wide receiver. In college football, that means some of the greatest plays of all time. From small schools to big schools and all of the ones in between, these are the 10 best college football wide receivers ever, ranked by the most career receiving yards. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Number 10, we have Troy Edwards. College, Louisiana Tech, years 1996 to 1998, receiving stats 4,352 yards, 280 catches, 56 touchdowns. NFL career, Pittsburgh Steelers 1999 to 2001, St. Louis Rams 2002, Jacksonville Jaguars 03 to 04, Detroit Lions 2005. Bottom line, few players can point to jumping off a point in their careers like Louisiana Tech wide receiver Troy Edwards. He flipped the nation on its heads in the 1998 season opener at the University of Nebraska, when he lit up the defending national champion Cornhuskers for 405 receiving yards on 21 receptions. At number 9, we have Ryan Yarbrough. College, Wyoming, years 1990 to 93, receiving stats 4,374 receiving yards, 229 receptions, 42 touchdowns. NFL career, New York Jets 94-95, Green Bay Packers 96-97, Baltimore Ravens 97-98. Bottom line, Ryan Yarbrough was a highlight waiting to happen for the University of Wyoming in the early 90s, and his record of 27 games with a touchdown reception stood for over 20 years until it was broken by Rice's Jarrett Dillard. At number 8, we have Rashawn Woods. College, Oklahoma State, years 2000 to 2003, receiving stats 4,414 receiving yards, 293 receptions, 42 touchdowns. NFL career, San Francisco 49ers 2004 to 2005. Bottom line, Rashawn Woods is one link in the tradition of great wide receivers at Oklahoma State, where the Oklahoma City native came from a nearby Millwood High to become a two-time All-American. At number 7, we have James Washington. College, Oklahoma State, years 2014 to 2017, receiving stats 4,472 receiving yards, 226 receptions, 39 touchdowns. Bottom line, James Washington went from being a four-sport star in football, tennis, basketball, and track to a three-time All-Big 12 pick at Oklahoma State, with 3 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons to cap off his career. Washington's best season was his final one, when he had 74 receptions for 1,549 receiving yards. He was named an All-American and won the Biltonoff Award as the nation's top wide receiver. At number 6, we have Patrick Edwards. College, Houston, years 2008 to 2011, receiving stats 4,507 receiving yards, 291 receptions, 43 touchdowns. NFL career, Detroit Lions 2012 to 2014. Bottom line, one of the smaller college football players at just 5'9" and 170 pounds, Patrick Edwards entered the University of Houston as a walk-on before going on to become the greatest wide receiver in school history. At number 5, we have Marcus Harris. College, Wyoming, years 1993 to 96, receiving stats 4,518 receiving yards, 259 receptions, 38 touchdowns. NFL career, none. Bottom line, Marcus Harris is one of 2 wide receivers from the 1990s that make the NCAA 10 career receiving yards list alongside former teammate Ryan Yarbrough, although it was Harris who won the Biltonoff Award as the nation's top receiver in 1996. At number 4, we have Justin Hardy. College, East Carolina, years 2011 to 2014, receiving stats 4,541 receiving yards, 387 receptions, 36 touchdowns. NFL career, Atlanta Falcons. Bottom line, East Carolina put 2 receivers on the NCAA's top 15 all-time in receiving yards with Justin Hardy and Zay Jones. They were teammates for 2 seasons, and Jones eventually broke Hardy's NCAA career receptions record. At number 3, we have Ryan Broyles. College, Oklahoma, years 2008 to 2011, receiving stats 4,586 receiving yards, 349 receptions, 45 touchdowns. NFL career, Detroit Lions 2012 to 2014. Bottom line, one of the smaller players on the list at just 5'10" and 180 pounds. Ryan Broyles was a 2-time consensus All-American at the University of Oklahoma and set the FBS career receptions record as a senior in 2011. At number 2, we have Trevor Inslee. College, Nevada, years 1996 to 1999, receiving stats 5,005 receiving yards, 298 receptions, 35 touchdowns. NFL career, Indianapolis Colts 2001. Bottom line, Trevor Inslee's NCAA receiving yardage record stood for almost 20 years, until it was broken by Western Michigan's Corey Davis in 2016. And finally, at number 1, we have Corey Davis. College, Western Michigan, years 2013 to 2016, receiving stats 5,278 receiving yards, receptions 332 receptions, 32 touchdowns. NFL career, Tennessee Titans 2017-2020, New York Jets 2021 to now, Bottom line, academic struggles in high school limited Division I opportunities for Corey Davis, but when he was finally qualified, Western Michigan was still there waiting for him as his lone scholarship offer. Well guys, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to Athletic Avenue, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching.